Well, welcome back to Steve Robb Reviews and welcome to Northern Ontario. It's the fall up here, it's September, and I'm going to start using my brush cutter. This is my 120 tooth Renegade blade. I'll give you a close look at this baby here. Guys, I'll tell you what, that's a lot of teeth, and that's what you need when you're cutting the stuff that I'm cutting. I'm going to show you here in a couple of minutes. But I use one of these blades a year. And I do a lot of cutting. On the bench here, I have my my Stihl FS240, and it is just a beast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the grass cutting head off, and I'm going to mount this on, and it's very simple. Whoa, that's just the nut. Okay, so you got this piece, and the nut that fell on the floor. And it's easy as just mounting it on, and away we go. I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I cut, and I'm going to show you tag alters in Northern Ontario, and they are a pain to deal with because they just grow back every time you cut them. So I'm going to show you a couple of spots here that I have to do, and one of my trail going into the bush. I got a trail that goes back 5/8 of a mile, and I have to trim that every year. So let's get to it right now. Well, here we go right here. This is the spot that I'm going to start off right here. I'm going to give you an idea of what I'm doing. I'll take you off the tripod and I'll show you what I'm going to accomplish. Probably 5 minutes. Well, as you can see right here, we'll just go for a little walk here. I've taken my rotary cutter and I cut all this out here. And I was left with this bunch of slash in here. And guys, these are tag alters, these things here. And they are just like a weed growing up like you wouldn't believe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these out this morning, and that spruce tree right there, and then we're going to head down on my trail and I'll show you the tag alters that have been coming across my trail, and I got to zip them off. So let's get to it right now. There we go. What was that, maybe 2 minutes? Now let's take down that tree over there. Okay, you know what? I'm going to show you the stump and see how big that tree actually was. Well, there it is right there, guys. And it's a good 5 inches across. Yeah, 5 inches across, guys. And that took me, what, less than 30 seconds. So let's move on to down here and let's get this straightened out right now. Well, here we are right here. And as you can see, it's pretty wet in here. So I gotta kind of just trim this out all in through here. And here's some tag alters. And they will, some of the branches are way in there and they will crawl over for sunlight. So I'm gonna buzz that all off and open this up so the sunlight can get in there. Like I say, it takes faster. It's faster coming down. It's a lot of work getting rid of all them branches. So let's get to her. Well guys, what do you think? That's real time. I'm guessing maybe 7 minutes, maybe 8 minutes tops. I'm going to clean this all up, bring it back, let you take a look, see what it looks like after. Well, here we go right here. Is that a huge improvement or what? Now I still have some more trimming to do, and what I like to do is cut about a foot from the base, as you can see over these ones here. Yeah, see how I've left them all sitting up high? And that's only because I don't know what's underneath that. So I gotta buzz this branch off here, I gotta buzz that one there. I'll clean up this little bit of a row here as I go along the trail. But yeah, you can see the type of timber it's cutting down. And there's a nice 7-incher right there. Guys, the blade is the way to go. Now I could use my pole saw, but you know what? It's hard to get in there with anything really. Pole saw would work good too. But since I'm doing all this slash up in here, and I'll continue up there and just kind of widen it out a bit, and hopefully the sunlight will get in here and dry this up. But what I'll do is I'll take you back to the shop, and I'll let you know what I use to clean these blades with. Well, what do you think? I tell you what, I'd be lost without that brush cutter and the carbide tip blade. It just makes life so much easier. And like I said, I'll go back there and clean everything up. And in the field there where I showed I took down the tree and that, well, I'm going to go back there and just buzz everything off, low to the ground. The last thing you want to do is leave them tag alters sticking up, especially if they got a little bit of a point on them. Well, they'll take out your ATV tires, your tractor tires, they'll take out everything. So, but what do I use to clean these blades with? After each day that I use the brush cutter blade, I come back and I use Easy Off oven cleaner, or just a generic brand oven cleaner. I just spray it on, let it sit there for about maybe 20 minutes, and I just hose it off, and it's good as new. Now, when you're cutting down spruce and these tag alters, it's very gummy, and it will just gum up your blade, and it'll make it feel like it's dull. And all you have to do is just use the Easy Off and clean it up. In my experience, that's what I've been using. And guys, I'll tell you what, it's 60 degrees out here today, and I'm sweating like you wouldn't believe. It's a little too hot to be doing this type of work in the bush. But yeah, it's warm this time of year, and usually it's about sitting right on freezing. Thanks for joining me here today, and I hope you like this little bit of a demonstration on what you can do with a brush cutter. So thanks for joining me here, and come back again. Let's have some more fun. Cheers.